Hi, I'm Kelley, and this is a breathing practice. Let's face it, we are breathing all the time, 24/7, but for so many of us, we are not breathing in a healthy way. We're breathing in a short, tense, shallow way, which adds to stress in our mind, in our nervous system, and tension in our body. So this practice is intended to reverse all of that, helping us feel more centered in our body, more clear and centered in our mind. So let's begin by simple breathing, and then we'll focus on where and how we're breathing. Be in an upright position. I'm kneeling sat on a yoga block. You could sit on a hard chair where you can be upright. When you're ready, sit up nice and tall and bring your hands onto your thighs. As you exhale, round your spine forwards in a C curve. As you inhale, lift your chest, not your chin, and roll your shoulders down the back. Exhale, C curve forwards. And inhale, arch your lower back, lift your chest, not your chin, and slide your shoulders back. Exhaling, rounding forwards. And inhaling, arching. Exhaling, rounding. And inhaling, arching. And then sit up perfectly upright, so you're lengthening down through your tailbone, up through your crown. Take a big inhale, reach your arms straight up, and a long exhale coming down. Let the breath be slow and deep as you reach up, smooth and slow as you reach down. 2 more, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Then we're going to rest left fingers onto the floor. Reach up through your right hand and exhale, reach over. Draw your ribs back over your hips. Your chin tucks a little bit, and breathe deeply into your right side. One more deep breath. And then reach your right arm out to the side and cartwheel over to the other side. Left hand reaches up a lot, chin tucks, ribs back a little bit, and reach over. So in other words, you're not in a back bend, you're in a side bend. You're also not in a slump. Breathe deeply into your left ribs. And then as you exhale, narrow your waist, left arm reaches out to the side and you come upright. Rest your hands down and roll your shoulders up, back and down. This is just a simple movement that will help to relax muscles that get tight when we shallow breathe. So in our everyday life, we want to have a little bit of postural muscle toning, especially around our waist area. So when in everyday life we want to be breathing into our lower ribs, when we're walking, when we're exercising, all of that good stuff. So there's a little tone in our waist. So we're going to combine breathing in, spreading into our ribs, and toning here. Roll your shoulders down the back and bring your hands onto your lower side ribs. It might be helpful to imagine that you have an umbrella inside of you, kind of sounds silly, in line with your spine. So here's the top of the umbrella, here's the handle of the umbrella. And so when you're inhaling, the umbrella opens and it spreads your ribs three-dimensionally. Okay, hands here so we might feel that. Take a big inhale, lower ribs spread. As you exhale, narrow your waist. There's your abdominal toning. Breathe into your lower ribs. Exhaling, narrowing your waist. Soften your eyes, it might be helpful. Breathe into your lower ribs. Narrow your waist as you exhale. Wrap your hands around like this. Bring your fingers to your side ribs. It might be more relaxing for your shoulders. Roll your shoulders down the back and come back to this mindful lower rib breathing. Inhale, expand. Exhaling, narrowing your waist. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, narrowing your waist. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, narrowing your waist. Keep breathing like that. This is the ideal way of breathing. We're using our diaphragm muscle when we breathe like this. It's this huge umbrella-shaped muscle that attaches into our lower ribs. It spreads our lower ribs wide as we inhale and knits them in as we exhale. Spreads our lower ribs wide as we inhale. Knits them in as we exhale. Keep breathing like this. And then bring your hands to rest on your thighs and roll your shoulders down the back. Just imagine that someone close to you, a friend, is sat behind you and they've got their hands on your shoulders like this, and they're just helping your shoulders drop down the back. And their hands feel soft and a little heavy, and it feels nice and relaxing. So your shoulders are relaxed as you're inhaling. Visualize that and be with your lower ribs expanding as you inhale. Knitting in as you exhale. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in, expanding. Knitting in as you exhale. Breathing in, expanding. Knitting in. And so we're breathing deeper than we would do usually when we're sat. This is called pranayama in yoga, expanding of life energy, life force. Let's lessen the expansion of the breath so it feels totally relaxed. Can you do that? Close your eyes. breath is soothing. It's comfortably less than what we were just doing. Comfortably less. So we've changed from controlling the breath to letting the diaphragm do its thing. And now our mind's eye, our attention is softly resting on the flow of the breath. Our attention is softly resting on the flow of the breath. Ease as it comes in. Ease as it flows out. The shoulders are soft and relaxing down your back. Feeling soft in the muscles. Mind is softening. Feeling at ease in your body. Calm with your breathing. Centered in your mind. And then to seal our practice, you might choose to bring your palms together and thumbs near your heart. In yoga, this is a heart gesture, a gesture of kindness, of compassion, both to ourselves, this is where it begins, with ourselves, and then with others. Opening your eyes, arriving back in your room, and you can still feel your breathing. And resting your hands down. Thank you so much for joining me for this mindful breathing practice. So good for our mind, so good for our nervous system. Great to practice this every day, just for a few minutes. It makes a huge difference. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with new videos. And if you would like me to create a video on a particular topic, then please send me a message and I will endeavor to meet your request. Until next time, take good care of yourself.